xQcl.
What is that? Well, they're entertaining because you understand how impossible it is to lie to the police. I think it's one of the
L underscore, L underscore, L underscore, L underscore, L underscore, L
guys.
underscore,
What the fuck is happening?
L underscore. If
That's
less
pretty crazy.
than 3 is a heart or love, then numbers less than 3 are love. Does that make 2 love? 2? 2 is love?
Alright. Well, I thought it would melt entirely, but it didn't. You know. So what is this?
This is a place you've probably never been. Saruga Bay, 70 miles southwest.
It did, I missed it. Oh! Interesting. I missed it because I'm ADHD.
Offbeat Sag.
West of Tokyo, off the coast of Mount Fuji. We've come here to where almost no one has ever been. To the bay's deepest, darkest waters. As we descend, we take note of the
What is that?
fish. It can walk across the sand with fins that have elbows. You may have an SUV in your driveway, but I'm betting you don't have an ROV, a remotely operated vehicle that's going to carry cameras that broadcast pictures back to our home ship. Now we're in the twilight zone, where the sun never shines. Inhabitants include
the show on the place?
and a giant spider crab, the largest crab in the world, found only in Japan. These crabs can grow to 12 feet across. They're also known as the dead man's crab, because they've been found gnawing on the bodies of drowning victims.
What?
Now, let's go even deeper. This submarine can descend down to 7,000
Chat, how much does that cost?
to discover creatures
If you were to
never
buy one.
seen by man. These are the first known moving images of the abyssal cusk eel, a species of fish that can live deeper in the sea
50 mil?
than any other known fish. These are lantern sharks, the tiniest sharks in existence. They're so small they can fit in the palm of your hand. And finally, we're in the right place at the right time. In a rarely seen occurrence, we capture a female chimera in the process of releasing her eggs. See those twin sacs coming out of her body? What will technology help us discover next?
Oh, thanks, man. I really want to watch that. Alright, man. You are so ADHD and then you say you are not, literally lying to your fans. Weird champ. Dude, shut up. What the fuck are you talking about?
Swissair 111 is en route from New York to Geneva. The passengers are settling back to enjoy the flight.
Business class and economy class, they would have absolutely
7
no
months
idea that
feels
anything
good in
was
the
amiss.
jungle, Bagu.
Chat, I like these videos. They're pretty good.
As cabin power is cut, some passengers are mildly concerned.
There's no need to worry. We'll be landing very shortly.
But in the cockpit, it's a different story.
I could hear a master warning tone, and I had no idea of what that meant.
What the fuck?
The pilot's attempts to control the jumbo are failing. Few on board realize they only have minutes to live. Disasters don't just happen. They're triggered by a chain of critical events. Unlock the clues and count down those final seconds from disaster.
Man, this dog, dude.
21 minutes to disaster. A wire in the attic arcs, igniting metallized mylar. The pilots smell something strange, but think it's an air conditioning problem. 18 minutes to disaster. Seeing smoke, they decide to land and head towards Halifax. 16 minutes to disaster. Air conditioning fans suck the attic fire towards the back of the plane. This clears smoke from the cockpit. 11 minutes to disaster.
I'm confused.
While
The fuck?
looping to lose height, the pilots choose to detour further and dump fuel over the ocean. They don't know what's happening in the attic.
Why dump fuel?
Eight minutes to disaster. The captain cuts power to the cabin.
Oh, for weight.
This shuts down the air conditioning fans, allowing the inferno to rage directly above the cockpit. 7 minutes to disaster. The blaze destroys the autopilot system, forcing the pilots to fly manually.
Holy shit!
Only now do they realize the enormity of the problem. Investigators suspect Captain Zimmerman fights the fire, leaving First Officer Lerv to fly the stricken plane. 6 minutes to disaster. The fire disables the flight displays, communications with air traffic control, and the black boxes. In the searing heat, First Officer Lerv struggles to keep control, but the plane is no longer flyable.
Jesus, dude.
All 229 passengers and crew are dead.
Oh, that's very dark. These videos are pretty good though. I actually like those videos, they're pretty good. They're really interesting.